Hey friends, it's Mrs. Conley here again, talking about our Fundations lessons. Um, if you have been outside this weekend, like I have, I just got back from a bike ride with Sean. It is so nice out there. So I really hope you're taking advantage of getting some outside time. Also, since Friday, we are going to be celebrating Field Day. We're just going to try and just do this on our own, and you'll get some more details from Mrs. Humphrey, Mrs. Wickham, and myself of what that's going to look like. So since Friday, we're going to be working on field day activities. It's going to be kind of a short week with Fundations. So if you remember, last week we talked about all review, just reviewing all kinds of concepts we've been working on all year long in first grade. So this week, I do have another lesson for you to follow, but then also there's some seesaw activities that I want you to work on. And then also the big thing, friends, two big things I want you to be working on this week when you get a chance is sight words and trick words, okay? All of those sight words and trick words we've been learning all year long, okay? Remember this last unit, the two trick words were called and water, okay? I know, kind of different ones. And I will send out all of the trick words for the year. I sent those out to my parents last week. So check with moms and dads about what those trick words are. You guys should really know them though, right? We've been working on them all year long, okay? So thinking about your trick words, there's some on seesaw activities. And then also guys, the handwriting, okay? You guys all should have whiteboards or your journal papers at home with all of the lines we're working on this year when we do our super fabulous handwriting, right? If I'm working on lowercase letters, okay? One thing I would like you guys to maybe practice is just practice lowercase alphabet on your whiteboard or in your journals with those lines, using those really good handwriting, okay? Making sure your B's and your D's are facing the right way, okay? Making sure that that handwriting is really solid, okay? Also, next week, I'm going to dictate some sounds and words for you, kind of like our usual Fundations test. We're going to see how that goes, okay? So this week, I want you to be working on those trick words and sight words, the ones that we know all and see all the time, okay? You should be able to read them and you should be able to write them. Like if you're writing a sentence or writing a paragraph or a story, like what Mrs. Wickham has assigned this week, all of those trick words and sight words should be spelled correctly, okay? And then also your handwriting, okay? And then thinking of glued sounds, okay? One thing I want you to be thinking about and working on, how many words can you make with the glued sound ong, that O-N-G. And if you're in my class, you know, we play that fun little game, right? Ong, ong, ong. If I put a B in front, I have bong. Ong, ong, ong. If I put an L in front, long, right? Thinking of how you can make different words using that glued sound, okay? Also, practicing our sounds, okay? We haven't done this in a while, but thinking about that Q sound, qua, qua, Q and U, always together. They're practically married, actually. So thinking of all those words, you hear that qua, qua. I know way back in the beginning of first grade when we would do our reviews, and maybe I would tell you to write the word queen. Sometimes I would see this. Queen. Now, in the beginning of first grade, would that be okay? Probably, because I hear that. I hear those sounds, right? K, qua, ween. But now that we're almost at the end of the school year and you guys are almost second graders, we have to know that that qua sound is Q-U, queen, or quick, okay? Remembering that Q-U, okay? So, trick words. Super good handwriting. How many words can you make with the glued sound? Ong, ong. And thinking about remembering that qua sound. Okay, friends? So Go outside and practice this. Say them out loud. Draw them in the air, right? Trick words, on words, glued sounds, okay? On your arm, okay? On the sidewalk with your finger, or maybe get a paintbrush with water and try and write those words as much as you can and see how fast they dry up. I don't know, it could be fun. And then look forward to seeing you guys on Friday when we give you your field day work. All right? All right, guys, have a fabulous day. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time.